'twere done, when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could travel up to consequence and catch this deceased success, but that this blow might be the be-all and end-all here. Here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we'd jump the life to come, that we would teach bloody instruction, which being taught returns to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. These here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues would plead like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off, and pity, like a naked newborn babe striding on a blast or heaven's cherub, and horsing upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. Now, what news?
He's almost summoned. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
No, you're not, he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He had honoured me of late, and I have brought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Haven't you slept since, and wakes it now to look so green and pay at what it did so freely? From this time, such I account thy love. Art thou feared to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou esteemest the ornament of life, and give a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not with when I would, like the poor cat in the attic?
Prithee, peace! I dare to war that may become a man. Who dares to war is none.
What beast was it then that made you bring this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more than man. Nor time nor place to then adhere, and yet you would make both. Their fitness now does not make you. I have given suck, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milked me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless skulls, and dashed his brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should fail...
We fail! But through your courage to the sticking point, it will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, his two chamberlains will eye with wine and wassail, so convinced that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a fume, and the receipt of reason a limerick only. When in swinish sleep their drenched natures lie as in a death, what cannot you and I perform against the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers? Who shall bear the guilt of our great quail?
Bring forth men, children only. For thy undaunted metals you compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when they have marked with blood these sleepy two of his own chamber, and use their very daggers that they have done it?
Who dare receive it other? For we shall make our griefs and clamour roar upon his death.
I am settled, and bend up each corporal age into this terrible feat. Away, and what the time of fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. dagger I see before me. The handle toward my hand. Come. They clutch me. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision sensible to feeling as to sight? Art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat of present brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalst me the way that I was going, and with such an instrument as that I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, all the one-half world's nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf, whose howls his watch. Thus, with a stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design, moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps. Which way they walk, for fear the very stones shall prick my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Why thy tread he lives, words to the heat of deeds to cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. A bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven.